Hey folks, it's Frithgar here, how you doing? Welcome back to Minecraft. So before we go back to our home base, we are just having a quick look in here. Sen has been doing a little bit more work with the villagers and getting more villagers here. I've gone and built a small area in here for some of them. So we got 3 more lined up. Ready. These are all the ones that Sen had in here already. That one should be down there like that. Now, I've managed to get these villages all in here, just kind of like separate like this. It's a struggle to get them in here and get them to stay put, but I have mostly managed to do it now.
It did take you a while, and it did result in a lot of shouting.
Yes, it is extremely frustrating trying to get them into a small cage like this. The reason I did it was because I wanted a whole load of them lined up together. I wanted them close together just to make life a little bit easier for us. So I've been out doing a little bit of building work on the actual main furnace. I haven't actually done very much, to be honest. I've not been on very much for the last couple of days. But I've just sort of started laying out the edges to the furnace over there. That's as high as it's going to get. It is just above the cloud level on there. So that is following the pattern that we've got that I've sort of built on here. It's not that front pattern, it's the pattern at the back, the bit along the top. And that's going to extend all the way around, and then the bit over there with the flames in, that's going to go on that side facing the bamboo farm. So that's all stuff that's in the process of being done. So I'm just going to dump that and that in there, and okay, I'm not going to dump any more in there. I thought that I'd be able to, but apparently I can't. So if I drop a shulker box down there, I can put the rest in. Yeah, it's looking pretty good. The other thing that we're going to do that we haven't actually done yet, that mainly because I only just thought about it, but it is something that we'd thought about and discussed previously, is that we're going to put another line. We're going to have a line of villagers here. They are going to go all the way down this side so that we can go along here. We can grab green dye out of the chest here, like this, and then we go along and we trade. So I click on here, and we go to that one, and then we go to this one. And you can trade a couple of times with some of them, but they do eventually start putting their prices up. If you trade the same item over and over and over, they do start to put their prices up, which is a bit of a nuisance. So then you've got to wait for them to completely reset everything, but it doesn't. Okay. Why are you... Sen, have you been trading with these?
Yeah.
Ah, that would explain why. Some of them have the trade not available. So then I trade there with that dude, and now I can go and get more green dye. Let's get some out of this chest. There, like that. And are you trading because you want green dye?
Huh? No. Huh?
Are you trading because you want emeralds?
I was going to take some back with me to buy some recipes.
Ah, right. Well, there's a few emeralds in this white shulker box at the end.
I've got 74 XP levels, so...
ah, right.
We need to get these 3 in so that we can use them.
Yeah. Trades won't reset. Yeah. So anyway, that's basically what we can do with those. We can just then work our way down through doing a load of trading, and we can build up a few emeralds. I'll take those back, because as she said in here, there's more emeralds in here if you come and get them. But what we'll also do, because we're going through a lot of villages at the moment in order to get them. The white shulker box is another stack and a half. What we're also going to do is we'll put another line of villagers down this side, and we'll make those into Fletchers. We'll probably block up this doorway here, because I don't think we really need that one. What we may do, though, is we got these steps coming up here, is we'll do another staircase going up that side, and so we'll have one on each side. I think that could look a little bit better, but that's something to come a little bit later on. If we go and get the Fletchers, what we can then do is we can take a load of bamboo, and you can turn bamboo into sticks. 2 pieces of bamboo make 1 stick. so we can start working our way through some of these chests of spare bamboo, turning them into sticks, and then bringing them back up in here and trading them with the Fletchers. So there's another little bit that we can do to get more emeralds. And as we said before, we are going to be getting all 176,000 blocks of emeralds that we need to make our pyramid from trading. We're not going to get emeralds from a raid farm, even though it's very, very tempting. So Sen has been making use of the beacons over here. She built one right here to start with and has dug through half of this mountain already, gotten rid of a lot of it. One thing that was slowing down our building work and so on previously was that we were saving every single block that we dug out. But we're not doing that anymore. Now Sen only keeps the granite, the andesite, the diorite, and any ores that she finds.
I keep most of it.
Oh, you still also keep some of the stone in that? Oh, most of the granite and stuff. Yeah.
Yeah.
So we keep a lot of that, and the ores and that we definitely keep all of the ores, and then the rest of it we're just going to leave on the ground, let it despawn, because we don't need that much. But anyway, that is we'll keep working on this. There will be more layers added to the cactus farm at some point. We're not quite sure when. The moment we're sort of focusing on filling up the big line of villagers, but that's not what our main task is today. We need to build our item sorter, and we have decided, we spoke to you about it already, we have decided that we're not going to keep the item sorter where it is, we're going to move it. And in order to move it, we've got to find a suitable new location. I have a boar in here.
Oh, are you already on the way?
Me. Yeah, he's... okay. I hit him once, and he's now running away from me. Come back, you coward!
Because we're in that forest... above that forest, they spawn there.
Oh, right. Oh,
they were spawning above the, like, behind the glass.
He was attacking me, but now he's running away.
Where are you?
I'm in the nether.
Oh, I can't see you. I can hear a pig, I can't see a pig.
Come back here, piggy.
See the villager?
Oh, that's why he's running. Of course, it's a baby. It's only a little one. I should have realised. I just slaughtered a baby.
Oh, you're down here.
Oh, there you are. Yeah, I didn't want to use a rocket just here because I was afraid it was going to bump my head. So, yeah, we were going to move it, and we were thinking that we were going to move it over to the end of, like, down the end of where it's currently built, just off the edge of the spawn chunks. But we've since talked about that. Okay, Sen has shut the window, and the dog is slightly less noticeable now.
I think he's stopped
right
now.
Outside the window and barking away. So, yeah, we did originally think that we were going to sort of just move it a little bit, but we've reconsidered that and sort of had a look around at different places where we might go and build.
So I need to follow you.
Yeah. We then went and had a look at the mountains near our village breeder that we've got over on this side, and we thought that, you know, that actually could be quite good. But let's go back, let's just go up to our house here at the moment, and we'll have a look in here. So we've got this nice bit of house in here. Where
have you gone?
I'm just in my house. Why is there a window been blasted apart?
No idea. Which window?
In the house. Either you've had a creeper explode here, or just something's gone horribly wrong. Next layer down.
Oh.
I can't see that it would be a creeper, but there's loads of glass.
That's weird. Between that and that bit over there.
We had a bit over there that sort of went a little bit weird. Over here, it's sort of we don't remember leaving it like this. All kind of dug out and half blasted like this. It's like it's been blown up. And then, for some reason, the game also took away Sen's ability to do anything on these 2 chunks right here, or 3 chunks, whatever it is, unless I gave her admin privileges, which, again, we think is a little bit weird. So we're not quite sure what's happened there. So, I mean... a game like Minecraft, especially when you're on a server, you do get occasional things that like bug out and go weird. So yeah, we kind of just put it down to that for the most part. But anyway, so we've got this house up here, which we quite like, and it's nice and all. But the important thing is it's got a really nice view. Like, we can see everything up here. We've got this lovely view. We've got the bit of the beach down here. We were going to do something different with the water down there and make it look a bit better. You can see the bridge and so on. And, I mean, this is a bit ugly, to be honest. We're going to cover that up, do something different there. The item sorter.
Oh, yeah.
It does look a bit unsightly there in the middle, but that's all going to be removed. So this house is just kind of going to end up being a bit more like a summer house. I mean, we'll still use it as a house, and we'll still use it as a bit of a gathering area. But we wanted to make something different. We wanted to rebuild our house in a different location. It was going to be closer to where we could build a sorting system. Because, you know, the sorting system is where you would spend a lot of your time. So we had a look over here. Well, we had a look here, didn't we? And we discussed the mountain here, and we thought, you know, we could do something quite good with this. We could turn a lot of this bit of mountain, that bit of mountain there, a lot of that is going to be removed for the crying obsidian pyramid, so we wouldn't be able to use that bit. But you've got all of that mountain there, and this one under our feet. This, you know, it could be quite cool. Then we've got a big area in the middle that we could turn into some... Seriously?
Yeah, had to be done. I couldn't resist.
So we got a big area in the middle over here. We just ignore Sen's childish antics. We're not even going to dignify that with a response. It is absolutely and utterly disgraceful behaviour, and quite frankly, I expect better.
Really?
You're dinging!
Yeah, I'm nearly dead.
Are you?
So stop it.
Oh, I'm going to shoot you once more. Ah! That would have been funny.
No, it wouldn't.
Yes, it would. Oh, you got like 70-odd levels of XP on you as well, haven't you?
Yes, I have. That's why it would have been funny.
That would have been funny. So anyway, we've got this area here that we were kind of thinking about. And whilst it does lend itself quite well to building, and we could make something quite cool here, the reason that we don't want to is because there's no view. Like, we wouldn't be able to see very much at all. Like, this bit here would be gone. You just have the massive, great big pyramid there, and quite frankly, it wouldn't look very good. So we wouldn't have the kind of view that we're used to out over that side. So we wrote that off. And then I started having a little bit of a think and a little bit of a fly around, trying to decide what it was that we wanted. So our pyramids are going to come back to somewhere around here. About that line kind of along there. So this tree here that I'm on should be just the other side of the pyramid. So we can still see the bridge over there. We can't see the rest, but it doesn't take long to fly from here over to that side. If we were to build a house here, right beside the pyramids, I mean, maybe we'd sort of have the center location of it just over that way a little bit. I mean, maybe exactly where this one is here. We've then got this river, and there's all the water. We've got the jungle. So we've got the view back. We've got our wonderful view is all back. We've got all that. We can have a brand new view here. So we could build up a house, and then the item sorter, we can dig that down into the ground, and we can put it underneath the pyramids. That was kind of what we were thinking. But we were also thinking that we were going to do it a little bit different to what we've got over here. So it's a short flight from our house that we build over the item sorter to this house over here that we then have with everything else. So we wouldn't get rid of this house. This would stay here. We've got everything else here as well. And it's a short flight between the two, so it doesn't take long to just pop over to go and refill all of our items. Now, if I just jump down here a second, and I get some blocks, I just want to quickly show you what we were thinking about with... Let's get some easy to remove. These are all easy to remove, but it's just ones that don't matter. There. Right. Okay, so we have got, at the moment, that's basically what our item sorter looks like. Yes, it's a big long line. Okay, everybody can see that. That's easy to understand. It's 100 blocks long. And in order to make the item sorter work well and sort of use the least amount of space, it'll be one block there and one block down underneath. So you've got 200 items down that side, and then in the same corridor you'll have another lot coming down that side, so there will be another 200 items down there. So we've got 100 blocks long, and we get all of this all squeezed into one. Then we're going to leave a bit, and then we're going to do another corridor exactly the same. It's another 100 blocks long. Now, the problem with this is that 100 blocks is actually quite a long way to run when you're wanting to pick up various different items. So we were sort of thinking, well, how can we do this a little bit differently? And if we're moving it all, over to this new location, and we want to make it stay looking nice, what we'll do instead is there'll be a central chamber that won't have any sorting stuff in it, and that's going to be buried under the ground. We'll build our house directly on top of that. And then out of there, we'll have 50 blocks long that will come out there. We'll have another 50 out this side, another out this way, and finally another 50 out that way. And that's giving us the same number. We see, if you look here, we counted out the blocks that we had. That's giving us the same number on each one. Actually, if I want to represent this properly, I've actually got to sort of do it like that. So it's going to be like that. This is how it's going to look. So you'll have the extra bits out on each side. So we've got the same number of blocks of item sorter out on each side, and we've got a big central chamber right in the middle. So we can drop down, we can go and do stuff in here, and then we've got 50 blocks of item sorter on each of the cardinal directions out from the main chamber. That's what our plan is. So we've just got to find the exact spot where we want to build our house, and then we can start building up the rest of it. And the rest of it's the easy bits. The only difficult bit is deciding exactly where we want to put our house, and then we can start digging, and we will get ourselves an actual item sorter that will have 800 items that we can go and sort. And then we can start the process of transferring everything here into it. So a couple things that we've got to do. Not only have we... I tell you what, Sen.
Yeah?
You come with me a minute, and we will just fly over and decide the exact location for our new house.
Where are you?
Right, I'm flying over where the brick...
Like a fly.
Yeah. Oops. Okay.
Did you go splat?
That was a rather inelegant landing. Try and land on top of that tree.
Sorry. Which tree?
This one that I'm sitting on right now.
There
we go. Right, so the pyramids shouldn't reach as far as the edge of this tree.
Right.
If you look just straight down off the edge there, you can see where the water is.
Yeah.
There. Ah, you were supposed to fall off.
I jumped off instead.
Yeah, I've seen that. Yeah, so where this tree is, we've got the... Like, we can build the house right here. That would be up against the pyramid, and that's going to be near the base of the Emerald Pyramid. The Emerald Pyramid will come over to here, and then where you are is about where the Brick Pyramid's going to start, or in line with you, at least. I don't know if it's going to come back quite this far.
So why are we doing it so close?
Well, we don't have to. Like, we can move it back a little bit. We could... So what I want you to do is just sort of look around this area.
To
see exactly where you think the house should go.
The house?
Yes.
Not the item sorter?
No, don't worry about the item sorter. We're just where the house should go. So if you come to the edge of the river...
we need to sleep.
Okay.
Which river?
Right.
What do you mean?
Turn around. I'm right underneath you. Here. So, yeah, like round here, somewhere around here, I was thinking we'd probably build our house because it's fairly close to the river and it looks quite nice and all the rest of it.
Yeah.
So this would be probably the house that we spend most of the time at because this is where the item sorter is going to be.
So would it be a low house or a high house?
It doesn't matter. It can be anything we want. We could balance the entire thing onto one pine tree if we wanted to. There is absolutely no limits to what we can do with it. We could have a floating house. We could literally just have a house in the air above this area and have an actual floating house. Okay. So there's no set way to how we must do this. We just got to make sure it's far enough back that we don't go interfering with the pyramids, that's all. So it's somewhere about here, I think. Actually, I'll tell you what, you stay there a second. Have you got a bed on you?
No.
There's not one here. Let me just go back to the house a second and I will sleep and then... Oh, there's a bed outside here. Okay, I'll camp.
Something growling at me.
Is there? I did hear a zombie over there just now. So, as you can see, ladies and gentlemen, it's about 2 rockets over to the new house over here. So, yeah, oh, actually, yeah, I was just going to...
It's not very far.
No, it's not. This is the edge of the pyramid on block Z244. Z244, right there. So...
How far away is this from the village?
355. It's not that far from the village. We go to 355 over here. 355.
That won't interfere with the storage system, will it?
What, the village?
Yeah.
No, it won't make any difference to it at all. Okay, where are you?
Where you left me.
Right. I don't see you.
Well, I'm on the grass.
Seriously, where are you gone? Ah, there, right. You see where I am down here?
Yeah.
Near the river? This is 355 here. This is where the pyramid is actually going to come out to.
Yeah.
So
we don't want it right up against.
Yeah, they will reach up to there. So somewhere...
What's that noise?
What noise?
It's a weird noise.
I don't know.
Stop now. Oh, did you hear it?
A witch, I think, or a Enderman. I think it's an Enderman.
Oh, do you?
Hmm.
Okay. Sorry, carry on.
So, yeah, if the pyramid's going to get to there, you basically just decide where you want to put the house and decide also if you want it to be built on the ground, up in the air, do we want it on stilts? Well, because you're the one that sort of does the more decorative things.
But you choose and then I'll do.
So, like, if you wanted it just moved over this way a bit so it's a bit more in the jungle... we could do that. If you want to build it up in the air, sort of halfway over the spruce and the jungle bit, we can do that. However you like. So
over the fire.
Huh?
The lava.
There's lava there, isn't there?
There's a big pool of it here.
Ah, right. We can do that if you want. We can build it up in the air a bit over the lava. Although, we've just got to make sure we don't have anything flammable there.
To balance it off, there's a pond next to it.
All right. Just in case you stagger into it late at night.
Yeah.
So have a look there and decide exactly where you want to go and build that bit. And I need to figure out exactly how wide we've got to make each corridor and how tall. So I got to do a little bit of counting here a minute. Well, the actual contraption is 13 blocks wide and 13 blocks high. So if we have a gap of 31 blocks wide, that wouldn't give us any room to run down the side here, but it would give us so this back bit would be up against the wall, but I don't think that's actually a bad thing. I don't think that would be a problem. That can stay solid in there as well, so slightly less digging that we'd have to do. But if it was 31 blocks wide, we would have 2 of these wide, and it's 13 blocks high. So if we dug a tunnel that was 14 blocks high, and 31 blocks wide, that would be absolutely perfect. So we want 14 by 31. Let me write that down.
Oh, I found a witch. Why are you laughing at me?
Yeah, the witches will laugh at you all the time. They are not very nice some of the time. But they are witches. It's to be expected.
There's all sorts of mean things down here.
All sorts of what?
Mean things.
Oh. Right, have you decided where you want our house to be?
I think so.
You think so?
With all these people to play with.
Okay, where are you?
Can you name tag a skeleton?
Yes, you can name tag anything.
Does it stop them from attacking you?
No.
Oh. Be nice to keep one as a pet.
Oh, you can keep them as pets. They will still attack you though. A lot of people make zoos.
I wouldn't really count that as
mobs.
a pet. More
Oh.
like a torture device.
There's plenty of pets that still attack you. So where are you?
I'm trying to get out of this hole.
Right, so where roughly do you want to build our house? And how do you want to do
I'll
it?
show you when I get out of here.
Okay.
Things keep attacking me.
Well, why would you go in there with them?
There's lots of sunlight down here. I didn't think there'd be that much down here.
Okay.
Plus, I found the witch.
Ah. Do you feel better for that?
Witch. Right, where are you? Right,
I'm
so
on top of a tree near the lava.
if you come over to one of these.
One of these? Oh, there you are. Right.
Well, have you got something to build a tower with?
Tower?
It's easier to see a bit higher up.
Right. Up and up and up we go.
Right, okay, that's far enough. Right.
Hang on. Okay.
Right, I was thinking maybe that area there with that little, the little pool of water down there.
Yeah.
Thinking maybe down there.
Mm.
Because then we've got village just over there. What is that over there?
Over where?
Like, if you look towards where I think the village is.
Yeah.
There's like a line of something going up.
What, the tower? That's what we made.
What tower?
Although I don't know why we built a great big tall pillar.
It's going up to the sky.
Yeah.
Why?
I don't remember building a tower here. Did someone else build this?
No. Did you maybe do it to have a look?
I don't think so. Well, maybe I did. I'm not sure. I don't remember on that bit. So yeah.
Hang on, if the village won't bother.
Unfortunately, folks, that is all we have got time for today. A massive thank you to everybody who has earned their way into the Great Book of Names. To find out some more details about all the names coming past, please head into the description and click on the link to the Discord. It's a link to another video. The link is on the other video. Please also consider checking out the links there for Nitrado, who provide gaming servers for games like Farming Simulator, Minecraft, Ark, and several others. And there's also Fanatical, who will help support your gaming habit by providing you with cheap games and also giving me a small commission on anything that you buy using my link. If you've enjoyed this particular video, then please head down below and give us a like. And if you really enjoyed it, then please tell your friends all about me. Get them to come and watch as well. That would be awesome. And until next time, thank you very much for watching. This is Frithgar. Goodbye, and see you later.